if you go back and you remember like day one of, your wrestling career,
Mhm.
did you ever think that, 27 years later, you would not only still be, in wrestling, but wrestling
Yeah,
period?
yeah, relevant. And I've been very blessed because from ECW, even before that, over in Germany, was CWA Catch. And that's actually where PCO and I first met, and we became tag team champions over there. And then going on to ECW, WWE, Impact Wrestling for like 7 years, and then I was with Ring of Honor for like 2.5, and then I went back to Impact just for a brief moment in 2014. But I was also doing independent shows, and I think that's why it's hard for me to put my finger on why people really love me so much. And I'm not, I don't want to come across egotistical or anything, but I think it's that connection from ECW. I think it's the connection that I do. The only thing I can really put my finger on is not just the ECW thing, but I love doing independence. And because it's, you're right there, and it's a more of an intimate feel for the fans because they can come up and see you at the meet and greets and, and have a few minutes with you. And it's kind of like grassroots, and then they feel like they know you, and now that when they meet you, they post the pictures, on social media, on their pages. And then people will be like, oh, I met him here. Or I met him last time he came through. And, and I think that's what attracts fans to me, I think, and plus Rhyno's an easy name to chant too.
It
so,
definitely is.
so, and so I think that's that connection we have, and being in it for so long and being blessed to be relevant for so long, with NXT in 2015 and then on the main roster and back with Impact for almost 3 years now. And it's one of those things where, we have that connection. And, I think that's what keeps me relevant, after all these years.